hi, nurse. I mean, Annie, nurse. Okay, yeah, it's me, Ren, and I just right after editing the video and I found out actually it's really long. It's like in total it's like 1 hour and 22 minutes. It's pretty long, and so then I think I will just cut into three parts. So I will just do a little bit like talk about it like what I saw is like Newstapa and in the Newstapa what they talk about it, and actually there's a lot of things and they are mixing everything. They are talking about, they are keep on like emphasize on onto only Japan's, and they are saying the Japanese are sucks, and they are talking about like oh our church, and they are linking us to the church Japanese situation. They are totally two different things but linked together. They are not, they are like the gambling stuff and the and also like the other like the pods that we are having in the training center. They're mixing everything together, really sucks. And so then like I just talk about it into three parts. Yeah, and that's of it. And yeah, thank you so much for looking me, and yeah, please watch it. No, you're showing nothing truth and you are changing the narrative, changing itself, misleading people, making wrong concepts.
The funds used by Reverend Hak Yahan and around 10 Unification Church officials for gambling in Las Vegas also came from donations from Japanese Unification Church members.
I already talk about it, and I already have another like video talk about the gambling, so I won't talk about it right here, okay? But yep, same misleading.
The unification
And also wrong focus. I will just repeat, wrong focus. Like in the current lawsuit, they don't focus onto the gambling part because they know they can't win. And the media, yeah, they don't care. They just want to make it dirty, make the religion looks dirty, and that's it. And if you are people of religion, no matter you are Buddhist, Christians, or Islam, whatever, in Korea, if you don't if you don't realize how bad is this, might be the next one is you. I'm not cursing you. I'm not saying that you need to stand up for us as well, but I mean you need to protect your religion in Korea. Right now they are just coming to us because we are much more smaller group. It's much more easy to tackle because our founders still alive. For those founders still not are not alive, they will rely on to the other cases in the other country, maybe China, talking about the Muslim as like mental problem, people having mental illness. I'm from Malaysia. I really don't I don't think that this is right, but I mean that's how China are trying to portray things, the Islams. They will just accuse the Christianities and someone who, oh, they are taking donation, they are taking false fasting, and they go to the Buddhists, and usually the Buddhists will just much more easy, and they're like, okay, yeah, please just let us live, okay, and we are doing nothing. And but just once they just appear publicly talking anything slightly about the politics, it gonna just hit everything like hell shit of it. I'm not even kidding. If you want to persecute the religion, it's so easy to persecute any one of us. But is the religion important in our daily life? Yes. That's the place for people to believe in kindness, believe in goodness, different way of goodness, of for sure. Even though like in Christianity there's a lot of denominations, but people still believe that we need to do good things. We still need to practicing in good things, and so then we'll be better. That's the fundamental thing in the religion. But right now, the news, especially the leftists, sometimes I would just say the extreme rightists as well. They are doing the same thing. But okay, I just try to just say like straight, like they are trying to portray religion as something bad, something like even dirty. Yeah, in this sense.
Unification Church has recently been in the spotlight in Korean society, with unprecedented allegations of collusion between politics and government, including bribery by Kim Jong-il and Yoon Sung-yeol, who allegedly intervened in state affairs in return for bribes. Mr. Yong
True Mother always giving gift to the members, and do you want to call it bribery as well? and because of the politician, and they are no longer human. Oh my god. And yeah, you will just argue that, oh, their gift is much more bigger. Just think about it. Okay, I'll just give you an example. Like in a workshop, and we have some really like small competition, like just reading like True Parents Word or something, and you do a recording and you just send it every day. Some people do it, some people don't do it, and in the end, what's the gift? The gift is like iPad, and like even like MacBook, or something like even like Samsung, like Galaxy, the newest version, maybe 25, S25, is big. The price is big, and it's shocking to people. Why is shocking to people? Because they never think that the gift can be this good, especially for us international members. Like we are like usually like not that rich, I know, but when true parents trying to give the gift to the children, actually they are always trying to give the rewards that are really making them happy. In this sense, if you are giving gift and it's not making other people happy, what's the point for you to giving gift? Right? Just think about it, dudes.
Ho has admitted to donating 100 million won and 100 million won. What is your opinion on this?
My opinion to you, you are misleading. Bad news. You don't study anything, or you even just misinterpreting it, changing your narrative. So bad.
To understand the essence of this incident, known as the Unification Church Gate, there is something we must look into. 1 minute. This is because the Unification Church's deep collusion with a specific political party, encroaching
Deep pollution. See, I already told you. I already told you, dude. They are keep on emphasizing on Japanese, even though we have other international members, because they want to link Champion Providence, or the training center thingy, with the Japanese news that calling us scout without knowing anything. Shinzo Abe being killed. Whose fault? The murderer's fault. Like, why the mother not trying to accuse her son? Sure, we are not communists. We are trying to embrace everyone with love, even though the children doing something false, and they were like, still, please, if you can forgive my child, please do it. I really don't want to judge my child, because it's my own fault that I didn't give my attention to my child. People know it, but the media trying to just keep on like emphasize onto something like, oh, they are something wrong, and they are doing something, and they are weirdo. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, and that's what I see about, and right now it's real. Oh my god. You see, like how the tiny pieces can link people, and try to keep on like putting the emphasis onto their brain, and saying that, oh yeah, you just look at the unification church, and like they are so like weak, and they are that like the pathetic people who only rely onto it. No, let's look onto it. When Abraham Lincoln is being killed by a gunshot right after the Civil War, whose fault? Is a person who pro the South country or whatever. I don't know what's the name at the time, like for the America. He's a pro of that. What's his religion? Christian. And do people just say that, oh, it's a Christian killing the prime minister, killing the president, and so then we need to ban all the Christians? No, it's that person's fault. What they're talking about? Do they have even any mind about it? They just keep on like putting on the emphasis, like the cult is the one who trying to talk about like to kill the Shinzo Abe. No, Shinzo Abe is the one who's supporting our church. Why we need to even kill him? No, no way. Like we rarely we have someone like public figure can really like represent us. We have rarely when people can just understand us, sit down and listen to us, and listen to our ideology, and like just to listen to our ideology, rare. To agree on to our ideology, wow, amazing. And Shinzo is part of it. But a lot of people, when they look at the news, oh, that murderer's mom is a unificationist, and because she is a unificationist, so it's the unificationist fault. Bro, no. You're killing people, your own responsibility, then you need to take up the responsibility by yourself. And right now, what they do, like there's a lot of like I would just say the Japanese Communist Party is trying to run under it, and they are using their lawyer, they are using their people, they are even using their education, they are using their organization that in the name of the anti-cult, but specifically like just only focusing onto our church, even though our church is doing the everything same as other religion. Bro, you are misleading every single piece of the informations without fact checks. Without fact checks. Or even you want to play innocence like a victim.
Upon every aspect of society, has led to an explosion in Japan.
The explosion itself, some of the news we found out is much more even weird because they have the other articles before anyone speak it. So it's much more like well planned. And who are they? Leftists. Those who believe in socialism, those who believe in communism, the Chinese communism, they're receiving all the monies from there, the funds, they are the one.
Newstapa has conducted in-depth local reporting on the Unification Church issue in Japan. We plan to report in sequence on why we must respond thoroughly to the Unification Church Gate, based on the already revealed truth about the Unification Church in Japan. This is part.
Okay, basically, for now, I think I want to assume it, even though like people just saying that assume others people point of view is not good. Okay, but I want to put a assumptions right here. Yet, Newstapa is an organization who believe in leftists, who believe in so-called freedom, but at the same time, the big government. They believe in the big brother, big brother. If you know what I'm talking about. So they basically thinks that everything the other side of the news has said are everything true. But just for us to explain about like as a unificationist, we're spending a lot of energy and we try to spread about it. Our views is only like, yeah, you want to check my views? I can just show you. Like it's not high. It's not even high. Just see my YouTube contents right here. Uh, okay. Let's see. 33, 31, 29, 42, 26. It's not even more. It's not even much, to be honest. If you're doing YouTube and you see like those who having a lot of view, you think they are easy? No, they use a lot of time, and so then they gain their audience, and for us to speak about ourselves and for us to sustain our economic until that time, it's already like so like tiring for us, and for us to talk about it, to be honest, it's so tiring, and I don't know how much I can sustain about it as well. And in YouTube, you need to have like 500 views and like 300 hours of like valid like watch time. And so then you can start to only then you can start to have membership and starting to have like a proper income. But before that, no, it's so hard for us to do all this. But I don't know. I mean, when people just say that, oh, unification is a cult, it's so easy for them because just that, oh, they have a group of people, they already have the money about it. Where their money come from? Communist, easy. Like, oh, when I say that, people just say that, oh, you're talking too much, and maybe you're the one who just play victims. No, just go and see what happened to Trump, why even he tried to talk about the BBC is like so difficult. And also after that, you have a lot of Taiwan's news that spreading the false informations. They only focus on to the uh DPP, DDP or DPP. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, DPP, and saying that they are the good, they are the good one, but actually they are the one who are trying to working much more closer, like working much more closer to the Chinese Communist Party, and trying to just give up Taiwan to them, and so then they can just receive some benefits. No, like bro, so much things happening around the world, and you think that they just putting a little bit money to go against our church is kind of extra. You need to go back and read our history, and maybe you can go and read our books, which is called Victory Over Communism. This is the book, one of the book that communists really hate to talk about. Even though they want to say that our book is wrong, they don't really have a point to say that we are wrong, because we know that we are stating it one by one, like why this is fault. If this fault, then the other theory can works, and why it can works, and this and that and this and that. We have a lot of like thinking about it. We have a lot of like paragraph talking about it, and because of it, and so that's why at the time, the carp leading and talking about the victory and the VOC movement, the victory over communist movement, is so successful and like being supported by the rightists at the time. And so then that's why the communists can win over the world, even though the communists was almost rule over the world, like two-thirds of the world countries are being ruled by the communists. Part of the efforts, part of it is because of the Unification Church. So a lot of the communism, who pro communism, hate our church so much, and they can't really talk about us. So the only thing they can do right now is to, whatever it is, their first goal is to just dissolve us. Even the Japanese Communist Party, they say the same thing. We exist. The first goal towards the Unification Church is to dissolve them. This is our first goal and our ultimate goal. That's it.
About the Unification Church in Japan. This is Park Jong from Newstapa. It's not a country that I would risk my life to protect. It's clearly not what's called patriotism. It's the truth.
Oh my God. What was the last part? They say that it's not a country he will risk to protect. And Korean people is like looking at this and saying that, oh, they agree onto it. Really? My God. Korean people, they are losing their ethics. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. There's so many things for this episode. Yeah. And so then, yeah, I'll just say there's so many things, and Newstapa this time is not really doing the right thing. Uh, the misleading informations, and yeah, to be honest, I just feel like really uncomfortable for that. And yeah, maybe at the same time because I don't have any AC right now, and like it's kind of hot right here. But I don't think this is the first issue. Like when I just look at the video, so many things for me to explain, and so many things that I need to process in my mind and like try to talk about it as well. And I'm not well trained. I'm still like I don't even receive any training for this. And I say it because I think I need to say it, and no one else really can stand for us. And so then the only people who can stand for us is ourselves. The only people who can take up the responsibility is ourselves. The only people who can explain ourselves is ourselves somehow. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I'm talking about this topic for today. A lot about like I'm sorry because I don't really know Korean, so I can't really catch the differences in the emotion, because the emotion itself is playing the most critical part, like when you're talking about brainwashing, or we say misleading. Everything just using emotion itself is so misleading towards people. The next is the statistics, because the statistic itself sometimes is just changing a little bit word. It feel kind of same, but actually different. Yeah. Yeah, our society is made up by mostly the I would say the feeling type of people, and feelings is much more powerful than thinking. To be honest, that's why people will say that the love is much more greater than the truth. A lot of time, yeah. Well, it is part of it, and like, oh, just like a 8 minutes video I already talk about. I believe right now it's already like 40 minutes or 50 minutes. And as I said, I was just gonna just split into two parts and talk about it. Yeah, so much things to do. Yeah, so if you enjoy my video, so please subscribe, like it, and share it to your friend. Um, and so then like they will just have a concept like what happening in our church, and knowing that what happening in our church is not to like saying that, oh, you must join our church, like that's ideal. But if you just to know us, at least you don't scared of us. Like because I live in Malaysia, so in a sense, so if you before you know any other we say racist friends, when you see them, the first thing you have is fear. It's the same thing for people looking at the Unification Church, and people already calling them cult because of the media. So when you try to spread it out, in a sense, you are trying to letting them know, okay, I'm not dangerous, but at the same time, I don't really trying to say that I'm I'm a bad guy, and I'm trying to show that yes, this is the part that I'm still good to the Islam people as well, to the Christianity as well. Before knowing them, I only feel that they only persecute us. But after I know some of my Christian friends, actually I found out that they are just having the heart that they think that other people is walking the wrong way, but they are coming out from their heart of love. They are the love from the love towards Jesus Christ. Like we also love Jesus Christ, to be honest, but in a sense they love it more. They only dedicate unto Jesus alone, Jesus Christ alone. Yeah. So after you knowing people, it's much more easy. So that's why, oh yeah, just go back and watch the Damien Dunkley video. I will recommend that. Hi guys, thank you for watching it here. If you missed the first and second episode, like the previous episode, yeah, you can just go back and watch again. Yeah, no worry, just take your time, understand everything. It's much more better. Yeah, thanks. Maybe next video I'm gonna talk about blessing.